film we're about to watch is the 39th of maverick American director Robert Altman. It was the enormous success of MASH in 1970 that began a Hemingway-esque swaggering career. Altman was a natural rebel and heavy drinker who rubbed producers up the wrong way. His trick has been to make 5 or 6 great films, which also rang the box office bell. The film coming up, Pret-a-Porter, is definitely not one of the great ones, but you can tell within minutes that Altman made it. What MASH was to Korea, what Nashville was to country and western music, what The Player was to Hollywood, so Pret-a-Porter is to the Paris fashion scene. In each case, the director takes a large cast. MASH had 28 speaking parts. The Player had 66 celebrity cameos, interweaving episodes and sketches to explore his subject. His films are often likened to tapestries, but I think of them like circuses because his tone is so absurd.
Pregnant is not my silhouette this season. I mean, it is not. It is not. It is not. My bulge is in the bustle out of the back, not in the bulge up front. Bald tattoo is not part of my vision. It's beyond a déjà vu.
What gives these films, and the many terrible ones like Health, their unique tone and style is that Altman usually feels contempt for his subjects. And so it is here. His glamorous fashion models and designers and magazine editors frequently walk in dog shit.
Did you know your husband had enemies? Oh, damn.
His trademark telephoto lens shooting style keeps him far back from the action, as if he hates his particular band of fashion clowns so much that he can't bear to get close to them. He called Pret-a-Porter a hate letter, and so it is.
I mean, this is exactly.
And the rub is that that's why I can't hate the film. I wanted to because I think Altman is way overrated. At 6 great pictures out of 39, he's no Orson Welles. Unlike most people, I found his previous film, Shortcuts, almost unwatchable. And in this film, for example, I hate the contrast between the young couple, Julia Roberts and Tim Robbins, and the older Sophia Loren and Marcello Mastroianni. It's not very bold or biting to say that the young ones can romp around in bed for a few days, but the oldies can't even get started. And what a waste to have Loren repeat her famous striptease from the 1963 film Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow for Mastroianni, who again howls like a wolf, but then falls asleep to so little effect. Despite all this moaning, I can't dismiss the film out of hand. I don't go along with the critic who said that these celebs and icons are being treated by Altman to, quote, a mass humiliation on camera. I think Altman tries to make Lauren Bacall and Anouk Aimée and Sophia Loren and all the rest look stupid, but they don't. The mud doesn't stick to their shiny, alluring Teflon exteriors. I like this in the film. It's like they're walking through a documentary.
And the only person still living who can give Saint Laurent collar tips. Slim, we've missed you so very much since you retired from Vogue.
Really?
And I like the way Altman's hatred never finds focus. The combination of contempt and a kind of laziness of attitude. The director's almost bored way of filling his film with story and conflict makes for a strange, exasperated tone. These slinky, poncy fashion airheads resist the old growler's bile, and he sits in the corner and fumes. That's why I think Pret-a-Porter might make you smile.